Hey guys, so let's take a look at Doug Engelbert. They're seriously not joking. You can search this, and I've got Wikipedia, of course, pulled up so you can see that. But there is something called the mother of all demos. And the reason they call it the mother of all demos is because there was so much that this guy did. Just blazed the trail. Engelbert is definitely a visionary. So let's take a look. He released something um, presented. This was presented on December 9th, 1968, right? 1968. And it was given at the IEEE conference in association with computer machinery. That's what they called it. And he released what was known as the online system, or NLS, and you can look at that. But he spent 90 minutes and he went through things that basically said, hey, we can do stuff with computers other than having this command line. Right now, we've looked at that before. Launchcommand.com. No, that's not going to work, is it? All right, so I'll launch command. And again, you'll be able to see what we're looking at. Right, we can do more. Basically, I'm telling you, the systems that they were using that were these mainframe systems were much worse than this that you see on your screen now. Much worse, much more difficult, even though it was a command line driven interface. It wasn't as easy as using DOS was. And so he actually introduced Windows. Now, not Microsoft Windows, but being able to put data in a window on your screen and have data in a different window on that same screen. So you have these different windows with data on it, right? So in other words, I don't have to use the whole screen to display one set of data. I can actually show something here and here and here, something that we do all the time. Yeah, he actually released hypertext. Now, if you read anything about Tim Berners-Lee, which I have listed down in the 2000s, I mean the 90s, he took hypertext and this is how it worked, right? This is how you code it. This is how we make it happen in a browser. But the concept of here's some text that's linked and you can click on it. This is actually right here, down here. That's a mouse. So it had a tail. They called it a mouse. And so you would roll that thing around on the table and it would move the cursor around. And then you could click on text and it would take you to a different set of information. Of course, graphics, which I mean, that's not a major thing because everybody kind of understands that, computers are going to go graphical. But efficient navigation, how you put in command input, video conference, how video conferencing could happen over a computer, the computer mouse, an actual word processor that actually would function correctly, right? Actually, I can type that in and you can watch this video. It's 90 minutes long, or there's actually videos you can search through on YouTube, Mother of All Demos, and there's a short one so that, it shows the different things. Revision control for programming, right? This is this version and so on. And then collaborative real-time editor. What? Like so many people get so excited when they're like in Google Docs. You can both work on it at the same time and it'll show you the other person's edits. Really? That's an exciting thing? Because in 1968, that was a real exciting thing. Now, I'm not sure that that's an exciting thing. Right. So he basically presented what is a computer going to look like for us? What are we going to do? How is it going to function? This is how it can function. Look at all this stuff. 1968. And pretty much nobody cared. Right. Of course people cared, right? If I was a student back then, I would have been like, whoa, brain blown. This is incredible. I can't believe it, right? Those of us that would be in technology or were in technology then, right? Fantastic. Cannot believe it. Just so cool. When is this going to happen for us, right? But it didn't happen for years, right?